A man named Hamid had recently moved into an old remote house on the outskirts of a village. The house had been abandoned for years, with its doors always locked. Hamid had left his job in another city and came to this house hoping to find peace. Little did he know, the house would take away his peace instead. On his first night in the house, the air was cold, and an eerie silence filled the space. No sound could be heard except for the wind tapping against the windows. Hamid felt as though someone was watching him, but whenever he turned around, no one was there. He brushed off the feeling and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, he heard footsteps coming from the upstairs. Terrified, he got up and quietly made his way to the stairs. The closer he got to the top, the louder the footsteps became. When he reached the upper floor, everything appeared normal. There was no one there. But from that night on, even stranger things started happening. Hamid could no longer sleep at night. Shadows seemed to move in the corners of the rooms. Sometimes he felt a cold, lifeless hand resting on his shoulder. One night, while taking a shower, he saw terrified eyes staring back at him in the mirror. He looked around in panic, but there was nothing there. Then one evening, after days of sleeplessness, Hamid went to the oldest bedroom in the house, hoping he might get some real rest. As soon as he laid down in the bed, he heard the loud howls of dogs coming from inside the house. Terrified, he woke up and quickly turned on the light. Everything was still. Suddenly, in the corner of the room by the window, a pale, lifeless face appeared. Its white eyes stared at him with a sinister smile. Hamid could no longer take it. The next morning, gasping for breath from the terror, he left the house and never returned. No one knows the secret that house hid. But after that day, no one dared to live there again. The man who had sought peace was only left with fear and dread as he walked away from the house. The house remained silent and abandoned, as it always had been.